justice has been done, men must fight and never run. When justice has been done, one forgets to love. Though I love you as my soul, living you and as I know. Please don't hate me, don't forsake me. Time has come, I must go. One day we might meet again, but who can say when? The day will come, you will be with me. When the justice has been won, when must fight and never run. Please don't hate me, don't forsake me. Time has come, I must go. I must go.
Lisa! Get away from that. You want to get killed?
Let go of me. They're not shooting at us. They're shooting at him.
Doesn't matter. Come on.
Go!
I told your father not to show up here.
Howdy, Sheriff.
Howdy.
What you doing around here?
Where's your father, Spot?
Why don't you speak to me, Sheriff? I could be of use to you. Seems how the great Chester's out herding cattle.
Son, you're talking disrespectful. You have to excuse him, Sheriff. He's just a kid.
Yeah. That's just what I was thinking. Much too young to die.
What you talking about, Sheriff? There'd be hell to pay if anything should happen to Spot. You know that, don't you?
That young kid's asking for trouble if he takes part in those shooting matches like the one at the cemetery.
Is that what you're referring to? Yeah, I heard something about it. What you telling us all this for? We had nothing
Is that
to do
so,
with
Griffith?
it.
I think that's enough. You forget I know the truth. You folks hate the Drummonds, and you're doing everything you can to ride them out of town for keeps, and I can prove it. There are witnesses.
Only one. He's a drummer. And you can't believe what she said, because that woman, for spite, would say anything. You find me someone else whose word can be trusted for you believe we were shooting at that carcass?
You're a fool, Griffith. Make sure you don't catch yourself in your own trap.
Sheriff, don't say that. Spot and I would like the pleasure of your company for dinner.
No, I ain't got time.
Good idea, Pa. Nothing like a good meal to settle a difference of opinion. Oh, come on, Sheriff. Have some chicken. The best one we've got.
You're worse than your old man.
Sure glad to see you.
Hi, Miss Johnny.
Watch you, mister.
This state's going to Sacramento, ain't it?
Yep. Yeah.
Ten. I'll see that. And raise your 10.
Can't do it.
You with it?
Not this time.
Should have seen his face when we invited him to eat with us.
This whiskey stinks. It's weak as water.
Sure is.
Take it easy, honey. You know you shouldn't drink like that.
Mind your own business. Go take a walk.
Who's having another?
Right here.
Don't give it to him, Curly.
Who are you, his mother?
Another. Another.
I'll pay you next time I come in. Sure is getting tough around here. They won't give you a drink on credit anymore.
Well, my credit's still good, isn't it, Bud, huh? You wouldn't treat a friend like that, would you?
I ain't got no friend.
Well, that's being graceful. I remember when he come limping into my office with arthritis. I sure was his friend then, I was.
All right, here you are.
Hey, I want another drink.
Over here.
Wait a minute.
I'm thirsty.
We're all thirsty, kid.
My friends, I now a toast to my brother Chester. My brother Chester the Great, the fastest growing cowboy in the territory of Utah. The cowboy who makes his ties out of rattlesnake skins.
Well, Spot, come on. Let's say we get back to the ranch. He won't go.
Hey, you. 3 drinks over here to the health of the great Chester.
Look at there, you drink it bottle and all.
Yeah, you. Don't you like the stuff anymore, huh? Oh, watch him, Fred.
Looks mad,
Oh,
don't he?
take it easy. It's just a little joke, Sheriff. Spot here is feeling kind of happy.
A man can get killed when you joke like that.
We were just giving the whiskey bottle to old Tom. He was mighty glad. For sure, weren't you, Tom?
You get going now.
You ain't going to send me to bed like a baby, you hear?
If you're going to stay, you got to give me that pop gun of yours.
Give it to him. You can have it back when you leave. All right, Sheriff?
Never saw the like.
Why do you want to listen? Your money. I rate deal. Let's just get a turn. Take a good night.
There's something we can dance to.
Here's our friend. You take care of him, will you?
Thank you, Granddaddy.
Let me look at my hand now.
You ain't going nowhere. Till you finish playing all I've a mind to hear.
I'm just a little tired now. Later, maybe. Maybe later.
I'll kill you. I'm gonna kill you.
Answer me.
meant.
Yeah.
I've seen it all. It was his fault. He did it in self-defense. But I think you ought to leave town. The sooner, the better. There's going to be a lot of trouble if you don't.
Yeah, I know. Maybe later, Sheriff. Maybe later.
About scared Steve to death.
I'm awful sorry about that.
Well, you see, he thought you were one of the Griffiths.
You mind if I have a drink?
Go ahead. It's over there.
Good. Seems to me a lot of people are afraid of these Griffiths.
I'm not for sure.
Staring at my violin?
Oh, then it was you that beat the daylights out of Spot, Bill, and Curly, and that other man who died. You must have had your hands full to have taken on 4.
News travels fast this part of the country.
You sure didn't know how to pick the right family for meddling with.
You can't always pick the people you're fighting with.
Which way are you heading?
Nowhere in particular.
Well, where do you come from?
Nowhere in particular.
Well, I think you'd better be getting on your way if you know what's good for you. The Griffiths are out looking for you. I won't tell anyone that I've seen you.
Isn't there anybody to help you out around here?
No, and sometimes it's hard work. There's just Cousin Steve and old Granny and myself. All the other Drummonds have cleared out or been killed. I guess there isn't much choice for us. The Griffiths have done all they could to get rid of us all. You can be sure there's trouble and really plenty of it whenever they're around. And nobody can do anything. Only my father was man enough to have the courage and speak out and say what he knew. He was afraid of no one. And old Jonathan said he could go free if he would get out of town. So he moved to Tooele. And the poor man died in an accident. I requested that his body be returned here so he could rest in peace next to my mother.
That's quite a story. What happens now?
I sure wish I could tell you. I suppose the rest of us are fairly safe. You know why? Chester Griffith, the worst one of the whole family. My future's entirely in his hands because he's in love with me.
You know, you could use a man around here. Help you out for a while.
Guess so. But I couldn't pay you much.
Doesn't matter. I'm getting kind of tired of playing the violin for a living.
No. It's impossible. You have to get out of here. The Griffiths are on your trail. And if they find you, they won't give you the time to pray.
Well, there's always time to make my peace with him. So long.
You lunkheads. 4 against 1, and you fools let yourselves get thrown around like that. If Chester had been there, he'd have known what to do. I bet he'd have seen to it that fiddler left the saloon in a coffin.
Shut up about Chester. Bet you I could have beat him, too, if I hadn't been so darn plastered.
Then stay away from the bottle and buy yourself a howl light.
You can close your mouth. Because I'm getting tired of having to listen to you.
Why, you...
Get easy. Now, don't you two start this in, because I won't stand for it. You, Spot, hold your tongue or lie it on out. I've had enough of this, so watch it, do you hear? Ain't you got something to say, Bill?
Oh, I don't know. It's like playing cards. We thought we had a full house. Someone else had poker.
Will you stop talking like a gold-dang idiot? You're the kid's eldest cousin. You're older and stronger than he is, and you can't keep him out of trouble. This kind of thing better not happen again. If it does, Bill, I'm warning you, you'll have to answer for it.
I'm big enough to take care of myself. Papa, it was only because I was drunk.
And the rest here. Probably drunker than he was.
Yeah, well, a little high.
That'll be enough said out of the bunch here. Now get to work.
Spot.
Don't let it bother you. You know Pa doesn't mean it. He just hates it.
Just keep
when
quiet, will you? Go on.
Yeah. What's going on?
You mean what's going on? You should have heard my old man. Gee, sometimes he sure explodes over nothing at all.
It's that damn fiddler's fault. We'll track him down wherever he's gone to.
Yeah, you said it. He ain't gonna get away with this. Bill, you come on.
Beat out of here this morning. But his horse is in bad shape.
Then he couldn't have gotten very far.
Hey, look.
In fact, he ain't far at all.
Get inside now.
I don't see him no more.
Where'd he go?
You gentlemen looking for me? Go home, boy. Go on home. Before you get hurt. Thanks, friend.
Pleasure's mine.
You're much better with a shooting arm than you are with a violin.
I know I'm not much with the violin, Sheriff.
I thought you had traveled on out of here. Change your mind, son?
You got my reason?
It better be good reasons.
They are?
The girl, isn't it? I'd like to know.
Maybe later, Sheriff. Maybe later. See you around.
Hey, Steve, drop behind there. You can't spend your whole life hiding like a scared rabbit.
Well, I guess you'd hide, too. I guess you would. Yeah. If you knew the Griffiths, yes, sirree. You know Chester killed 2 men just because they wanted to marry Lisa? That's what he did. One of them was my friend. You know, I was hoping like crazy he'd marry my cousin, and Lisa liked him, too. He said,
Was your friend as afraid of death as you are?
Yes, Jerry, I guess he was.
You see, death can be a little like your own shadow. You try running away from it, but it's always right there behind you. There's just no getting it.
Teach me to be courageous. Just like you.
I'm not courageous.
Yes, sir.
Listen, Steve. When I'm up against another man, I know he's just as scared as I am. That's how it is. Excuse me, ma'am. Can I come in?
Hold it, or I'll shoot.
Easy there, Granny. He's a friend of ours.
He ain't got no friends. Lisa! Lisa!
What is it, Granny?
It's Jerry.
Well, glad to see you.
Good afternoon.
I'm afraid your grandma's got an itchy trigger finger.
Sure do.
She doesn't trust visitors.
You better use this before it's too late.
Granny, would you go and make us a little coffee now?
Well, that's just what I was going to do.
I'll go on now and finish the chores.
Don't mind, Granny. I guess old age is going to her head a little. Won't you have a seat, Jerry?
Thanks.
As a girl, she was famous for her beauty and for her courage, too. She even fought against the Indians when she settled here in the territory with my grandfather. You came back earlier than I thought you would.
The business I had to take care of in town took less than a figure.
I had lost sight for a while. The Griffiths you've known so far aren't anything compared to Chester.
Oh, yeah. A fellow who likes to put bullets into any man who gets it into his head he wants to marry you. With anybody as beautiful as you are around here, imagine the cost of land is sky high for anybody crazy enough to want to build a cemetery.
I assure you it's nothing to laugh at. You don't know Chester Griffith.
Yeah, I'm sure I will. I've been thinking, I may just stick around here for some time. You know, your ranch could properly use an extra pair of hands.
Yes, I know. You're absolutely right. Oh, here's our coffee now. Thanks, Granny. You're an angel.
I'll be gone for 2 days, maybe 3. Don't any of you do anything concerning the death of Spot or Bill. I don't want the news to get to Chester. No telling what he might do. And I can't risk losing him, too.
You want me to go with you?
No, son. You stay here.
But, Pa.
No.
Good evening.
After a hard day's work, you still feel like playing the violin?
Does it disturb you?
Not at all.
I find it very restful. You know, it took me a long time to learn to play this crazy thing. Whenever I do play it, it makes the whole world look kind of warm and beautiful.
Wish I could feel like that. I can't. Not anymore.
You shouldn't say that. You should live every day as if it were your last one, like you were a fairy tale princess. You are a princess, you know.
You believe in God?
Of course I do. He's the only one who'll never take a shot at me. Lisa,
Please, don't say anything.
Good night.
Good night.
How much do I get for it?
$5,000.
Who do you want taken care of, and where is he?
He calls himself Jerry. I can tell you where to find him. He's a handyman of the Drummond Ranch. They say he goes from town to town playing a violin, but he's faster than lightning with a shooting iron. He killed my son and 3 others that were with him.
Who started it and who drew first?
My son and the others.
Then you gotta pay me $10,000.
All right, you win.
Throw the money on the bank and then get going. The man who killed your son will be taken care of by me personally.
Hey, you, come here. You take this bucket of dirty water down and see that it gets thrown away, you hear? Hurry now. And just a minute. Then I want want you to pull out all them weeds that are down in the potato patch. And then you can pick some corn and tomatoes and you bring them right back here. We eat them for supper, you understand? Hey, you. I ain't through yet. Now, you just listen here. If you don't stop a courting my granddaughter, there's going to be trouble, you hear? Understand?
All right.
What do you mean, all right? Well, now, young man, just who you think you are? Lisa's the prettiest girl in Utah. Any man would be glad to get her. I'd like to know just what you're doing, playing hard to get. Is that it? My, Lisa looks just like I did when I was young. I was courted by all the lads in town. You're lucky she even looks at you. You hear that? You understand, you silly young feller? Oh, you think he was the king of Siam, the airs he gives himself.
Hey, you. Yes, sir. Can I help you?
I'm looking for a fella.
I'm sorry.
He plays the violin.
Oh, I know him. He's been here about a week. Want me to get him?
Show me where he is.
Sure. He's cutting hay up in back of the house.
Oh, there. Take it slow.
Sure.
Where is he?
Right up there.
Yeah. You stay here. Work.
Scared you, huh? My aim's just as good as it used to be if it comes to killing snakes.
You should have killed me. You made a big mistake. Give me my gun, Sonny.
You, forget about Grant?
No.
The situation's beginning to confuse me.
Well, it's sure quiet, all right.
Sure They're damn quiet. None of the Griffiths have been around. I just can't figure out how come old man Jonathan hasn't somehow tried to get revenge for the death of his favorite son. He knows who killed him, and he's not making a move. Just ain't natural. If only there was a way we could get that young violinist out of town before Chester hears about it. Yeah, I've got an idea. Joe.
Yes, sir?
Get this to the telegraph office.
Y'all make me sick. That wandering minstrel's living happily at Lisa's after becoming a hero by murdering 4 young fools.
One of those young fools was your brother.
And he's dead now, Chester.
You shut your gall-dang chip-brand mouth or I'll have to see that it's closed for you, Burgess.
Lisa's on his mind, not Bill or even Spot.
Listen, I've heard enough out of all of you. Both of those two got themselves in all this trouble.
It's too late to talk about that now.
All right, Pa. I'm only thinking of what's happening to Lisa. She's always my first thought, even if I wish she weren't. But the guy who killed Spot caused it all.
Go with Chester.
No, I'll go alone.
He's dangerous, Chester.
I don't know if even you can do this on your own.
They're right, Chester.
What a bunch of idiots you are. I can go alone because no one even knows that I've arrived. The whole town knows I'd never leave our unbranded calves in the hands of cowboys. Even the sheriff knows that. When I've buried that fiddle player, I'll skip town without passing here again. Any of you got some objection? Any of you coming up with a better idea? So none of you have even seen me.
Chester, you could have your pick of almost any girl in this town. And you want the only one who doesn't want you.
I know, I don't care.
But even if you do get her to marry you, you've got to realize she'll always hate you.
Uh-huh. The steers I kill so's I can eat steak hate me, too. But I sure love the taste of steak.
Where are you heading, Chester?
Just riding. I couldn't sleep with that moon up there.
Like the man who kissed the moon's image in the lake and got drowned?
Don't worry about me, Sheriff. I can swim.
Weren't you rounding up your herd?
What the hell is this? I've got nothing to explain.
Easy, son. All you're going to do is give our coffin maker another job. Isn't that it, Chester?
I like to keep him busy.
You're heading for the Drummond Ranch so you can get your revenge. And don't tell me I got the wrong idea. If you're going to do that, Chester, I'll take you in on a real serious charge, and ain't nothing can clear you. Revenge don't make killing legal. But Bill and the others provoked that man. And he had to kill him to defend himself. I saw the whole thing. Now, if you'll stay calm and return home, I promise you that I'll see to it personally that he leaves the territory for good and that he never shows his face around here again.
Yeah, Sheriff. It's a good idea. Ought to take care of everything. But I want him to pay now. Now, do you mind letting me get on my way?
All right, Chester, if that's the way you want it. But don't say I didn't give you fair warning.
I heard you. You promise that you'll get him out of town?
You can take my word. My deputies will escort him.
I hope you're telling the truth. But if I ever hear a violin around these parts again, I'll have to let you hear some of my music. Is that clear? Good night, Sheriff.
just a question of a blink of the eye. Your aim has to be instinctive. You can't make corrections. You hit your target, or you miss it. Better to miss than to try to make corrections when you draw. Try a trick like that, and you're liable to find yourself very dead. You practice, till the time comes when you just don't miss anymore. Your turn. Well, you got the idea. Here, I'll show you something.
I only know one man in the whole territory capable of a trick like that.
Well, it seems like maybe there are two of us.
Well, maybe that man is you. Steve, haven't you got chores to do?
Well, what's your secret, Sheriff?
Look here. I just knew damn well that a violinist couldn't be as quick on the draw with a gun as you are. So I did a little investigating on my own to find out who you really are. The law's got nothing against you, Ringo, but it's best you clear out. Your name, Ringo, and your past, you're just bad luck. You got an hour to get out of town.
I don't need an hour, Sheriff. I'll be gone in 20 minutes.
Jerry.
My name isn't Jerry. I thought our friend the sheriff would have told you all about me.
You didn't tell me anything. Only that you decided to leave.
Yeah, that's right.
I thought you had a reason for staying here at the Drummond Ranch.
You're mistaken.
But what was it made you stay, Jerry?
My name isn't Jerry.
It's of absolutely no importance what your real name is.
Listen, Lisa. I've killed men. A good many men. It's useless to explain, but when I was a kid, I had to learn to be faster with a gun than anybody else. I had to stay alive. I was a fool. Because eventually you develop a reputation. And you become a slave to that reputation. One day, you get tired of killing. So you start running, and you never stop running.
But you don't have to kill anymore.
That's not true.
You don't. If you stay on here with us, you can stop running.
There's not a sheriff alive who wants me anywhere near his territory.
But why not?
Because it seems that every damn fool alive wants to put a bullet in Johnny Ringo. It's my blood they want. So I run.
Jerry. Tell me I'll see you again.
Maybe. Maybe later.
Hold it. Bring him over here. Go on. Well, if it ain't the violinist.
And you've got to be Chester Griffith.
I heard you were the kind that don't skip town.
I'm not running to save my own skin. You know better than that. Thing I don't understand is, why'd you shoot the horse, not me?
It was the only means of stopping you. And I stopped you. I wasn't ever aiming at you. Put away your hardware. Now, boys, we'll have our fun. I hope you bounce real good, because that's what you're going to have to do. You like trouble, don't you? Man, you're going to be having all the trouble you can take. That ought to do it. Come on.
It?
Howdy, Lisa.
What do you want?
You didn't always greet me like that.
I guess not.
I don't understand what's wrong.
Well, I've changed. Because I know you won't stop until you've killed everyone.
That's not true. I'm not to blame for all that's happened around here. You know I was away when that shooting match went on at the cemetery. My pa's out of his mind. Spot, Bill, and 3 others have been killed. I had nothing to do with it. I wasn't even here. I didn't even look for revenge. No. I realized there was nothing I could have done. I saw to it that the one who killed my brother could get out of town quietly.
Dick Fitzgerald wasn't permitted to go quietly on his way.
I gave Dick every possibility to defend himself. It was a fair fight.
For you.
The man loved you, and I loved you too. There was no place for the 2 of us. A man has to fight for the woman he loves. Please, Lisa, don't speak of it anymore. I was hoping you'd forget all that.
What do you want, Chester?
You wouldn't have a little coffee to offer me.
All right. Sit down.
If I were a cannibal, I'd eat you up. That's what I'd done. Crook! Pete's sake, stop your meandering. Why, either you quit that or else I'll cut off your tail and put it in your mouth. Crook! Crook!
Look! What incarnation you got there, dog? I'm afraid if he can't smell whiskey, he ain't got a chance. We got here too late, Crook. Oh, be God-darned if he ain't still alive. Hang on, mister. Help's coming. A swig of this stuff and you'll get resurrected in a jiffy.
How'd it go? Not bad, Burgess. Not bad.
Toast to your marriage.
Well, it's a little premature for that. But when Lisa finds out that her handsome Romeo has murdered the sheriff's deputies and escaped, then I guess we'll all be able to do that. Will you have a drink with us?
Thanks. You've decided, Chester?
Then it's truce with the Drummonds.
Leave us alone.
Sure thing. Truce with the Drummonds. That's the idea I want everyone to have. But my marriage is going to assure the destruction of all the other Drummonds.
And Lisa?
Well, Lisa can just wear mourning for the rest of her life. I'm partial to black. I always was. It's a wonderful color.
How's he doing, Crook? Yeah, you hadn't got there when you did. Lord knows what'd happen. But if I gave you a drop of this, you'd awaken right away. Yeah. Oh. It's a good thing you got there when you did that, Crook. It's a miracle. It's a goddamn miracle. Yeah, well, don't worry. Yeah, I'll get you fixed up. You're okay hunky-dory there. Do well to sleep, you know. Sleep all you can. It's the best medicine in the world. Shut up, Crook. What are you growling about? You finally decided to give a sign of life. Well, how you feeling, son? No, you don't now. Don't you leave that bed, or you'll believe in your skeleton. You sure took a beat. You sure did. You must have a hide that's tougher than leather. Hold it a minute. Here. A little whiskey's just what you're in need now. It ain't nice to drink alone. You know, when I was a little fella, the Indians tried to do a like thing to my uncle. I bet you don't know why. They wanted to scalp the critter, but they couldn't. Because he had no hair, so they buried him in the ground, just like your friends did to you. Well, what you trying to say? Just take it easy there, son. Huh? Just take it easy. I'm listening. Go on. Don't strain yourself, though. Don't want you relapsing now. We just got you back to your senses, and we don't want you to get into...
Thanks, Fred. Thanks.
I'm not the one to thank. It's Crook. He did it all. He's the one that saved you. Smart little devil. Tell you, he's as smart as a whip, even if you don't know who his father is. My name is P-Rat. And you? What's your name, son? You ain't from these parts, are you? What the devil were you doing in that no-good, filthy hole? You think you're strong enough to tell me about it, son? Huh?
Maybe later, Fred. Maybe later.
Yeah, you just rest now. The dangest thing.
Where's Lisa?
She's in the house.
Think she like this little horse? It's a present. Tell her to come out. It's a surprise.
Okay. Hey, there's a surprise for you. What is it, Steve?
Well, don't just sit there. Go out and see what it is.
Maybe it's Jerry. No, it's Chester. He's got a beautiful little horse for you. Come on, Lisa. Let's go and see it.
When the Griffiths are nice, Lisa, it's a sure sign they're after something. And don't you forget it, boss.
I brought you a little gift, Lisa. I hope you like it. Huh? Well, try her. Go on, get on. There you go.
Jerry. Howdy, Sheriff.
Afternoon. Lisa? Chester?
How are you, Sheriff? I was just on my way to the Johnsons. Can you tell me if anyone's there?
I think so. I went by about half an hour ago and saw Tom and Johnny. Patrick, put up a poster over there, too.
Who are you after now, Sheriff?
Read it.
Ringo. Dead or alive?
Yeah, your friend, the violinist.
It's him you're after?
My men were escorting him out of the territory. He didn't seem to like the idea, so he murdered both of them.
I didn't want to tell you about it because I knew how you'd feel.
That's kind of you. Nothing, forget it.
I'm mighty sorry, Lisa.
Come hither now. Keep an eye on him. I'm going to town.
I want some fur trimming, please. I need it for that new coat.
Here you are, ma'am.
Howdy, folks.
How are you,
Can I help you?
Griffith?
You can finish with them. I'll just look around.
Now, what else can I do for you?
Ask my wife here.
Didn't you bring the list, dear?
A nice wool blanket?
Do we need it?
Oh, I think it's lovely.
Here you are. Thank you, sir.
Well, thank you. And you, dear. Oh, we'd be so happy to come to your wedding, Mr. Griffith.
You let us know when the fatal day is going to be. We don't want to miss it.
Well, we haven't decided on a date yet. Around the end of the month, I'd say.
Well, you let us know.
Can I add my congratulations?
You sure can. Now, let's see. I've got to get 2 boxes of bullets for a Winchester, a couple of cans of coal oil, a few rolls of barbed wire. And a box of candy for Lisa.
It's going to be a big wedding,
Well, it sure is. I've ordered 200 bottles of champagne.
Well, I'll be.
I'll take this with me now and send someone for the rest.
Right, sir.
Afternoon. Looks like Lisa's finally decided.
Yeah, the Griffiths sure aren't stinting. It's quite a celebration.
Hey, you there. I'm here to buy something too, if you don't mind.
What is it, old buddy?
I declare there ain't no one that can yelp as loud as you can. Shut up now. I got your bones.
Looks like you got your hands full, old friend. Let me help you.
Well, how you feeling?
Well, not in the best condition, but I think the rib has about healed itself up.
If I say so myself, I'm the best rib doctor there is.
You sure are. Darn near killed me in that process.
That was nothing at all. Nothing at all, I tell you. You know, incidentally, did I ever tell you about that corporal who had his leg broken the time when I was with General
you
Custer?
did, yeah.
I did, huh?
Yes, you did. A dozen times or more.
Never recall these things. Oh, but I didn't tell you about Captain Brown. That was something. His arm broke in 3 places, and it swooped.
Yeah, you told me about that one, too.
Huh? I did, eh? Huh, I'll be damned. Told you everything. Crook, here are your victuals. Oh, that ought to keep him for a while now, huh? It's yours. Warm.
You?
Well, son, now, there is something that I haven't told you about yet.
Oh, yeah?
It's just a little bit of gossip. I heard about it at the general store, about Lisa Drummond. In a few days, they say Lisa's marrying that Chester Griffith fella, the one that didn't like your fiddling. I thought that you already know that. Hmm? Well, I can't hear you.
Not much to say. Is it?
Well, there he goes, feeling sorry for himself. How the hell with her? Go lie down there. I want to see how that rib's doing. Stop thinking about that girl, son. Women. They should have drowned Eva before she was born. That pressure hurt? Yeah. That's the one, I know. Don't move. Don't move now. Does it still hurt? You want more?
No, no.
Best doggone rib doctor there is. I can hear the wheels turning around in your head. These are certain that you just skipped town after murdering the sheriff's deputies. She doesn't think she's going to ever see you again, unless it's at hanging. And all the Drummonds are invited to the ceremony.
All the Drummonds?
Uh-huh. It's only natural, ain't it now? A whole family ought to see her get married, no?
There's still something that just doesn't figure.
I guess it's old Payrack. It's going to have to figure it out.
Well, Granny, have you decided yet?
I ain't going.
You're ornery as a mule.
I ain't going. I ain't going. I ain't going. You're the one that's getting married, ain't you, Lisa? And to a Griffith. Well, I wouldn't marry one if he was the last man left in the whole wide world.
Granny, must you be so ornery? Let bygones be bygones. Forget the past now. It's done with.
Yes. Don't believe that for a second. Don't believe it.
Have it your way. So I'm not marrying him for love. I don't love him. He knows that. He understands. Can't you?
And he's marrying you anyhow?
Yes.
He's a swine.
Will you stop that, Granny? The time has come to forget this hatred. All of our relatives are on their way here now with each member of their family. Well, stop carrying on like that.
I'll stop when I've got a good reason to stop.
That's enough.
All right, all right. You don't love Chester, and he knows it. That's all very well. But what about Jerry? You know you love him?
I don't love him. He's an outlaw.
One good thing about being old is that you understand a thing or two. Yes, sirree. You're crazy about that violinist.
He's wanted for murder. Can't you understand that?
But you love him.
They're going to find him for sure. The whole town's on his trail.
But you love him.
They'll have him hanged.
And you love him.
I've been looking for you, chum. I reckon you've forgotten about our appointment. But I haven't. This time I'm top man. But don't you worry. I'll make it easy for you.
Oh, yeah?
I'm going to do you a big favor.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
I'm going to do you in real quick. You look surprised.
Why is that?
Where would you like to be buried?
Mind if I pick my own spot?
Sure.
How about up there?
Welcome, Mr. Harris. Thank you, man.
Howdy. No fire. We'll return when you're ready.
Have a good time. Welcome, my friend.
Howdy there, Mr. Griffiths.
Oh, this is a great day. I can't tell you how happy I am to finally receive the Drummond family in my home. Would you gentlemen mind removing your gun belts? Do come in, won't you?
After you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Howdy, Mrs.
I'm right glad to see you. There's Chester.
Glad to see you. All right.
Come right in.
Howdy.
Hello there.
How's
Glad to have you with us.
Fine, thank you.
Delighted you could
Sit down.
come.
Have something to eat. Whatever's your pleasure.
For the people of the whole county, this is a very happy day. A marriage between two great families will bring us peace and harmony. Our Lord God will be giving his benediction to this marriage. It is his will.
Thank you, Reverend.
The bride here.
Well, there she is now.
Welcome.
Come, Lisa.
Ain't she pretty? Welcome, dear.
Around the house. See that all the guests are out of harm's way and go around as quiet as you can about it. Over here, Fayrac.
Yes, sir.
We are all united here to bring these young folks together in holy matrimony. If there is any one of you here, now present, who is aware of or knows of any facts that could in any way prejudice this union, let him speak now or forever hold his peace. Chester Griffith, do you take in holy matrimony this woman, Lisa Drummond, as your lawful bride, protecting and honoring her for always?
I do.
And will you, Lisa, cherish and accept in holy matrimony this young man here, Chester Griffith, to be your lawful wedded husband?
No.
Well, is it me, Chester, or my ghost?
You weren't invited here. Nobody needs your services as a violin player.
Why don't you tell the sheriff how you finished off his men?
I know you're to blame, Chester. No use you're trying to deny it. I'm afraid I'm going to have to arrest you and your brother.
I don't know what you're talking about, Sheriff. He's invented the whole story.
And he ain't gonna get away with it.
Give me a gun.
Guess there are two of us. Right, Chester?
Jerry.
Thank you.
Thanks. For what?
For all that you've done.
This was a personal matter, Sheriff.
The law is grateful.
Jerry, let's go home.
Oh, incidentally.
Steve, come here, fella.
On the way over here, I found the body of a notorious outlaw. You know him?
No.
It was Ringo.
Hey, I'll be over for the champagne, Jerry.
When injustice has been done, men must fight and never run. When injustice has been done, one forgets to love. Though I love you as my soul, living you as I know. Please don't hate me, don't forsake me. Time has come, I must go. One day we might meet again, but who can say when? The day will come, you will be with me. With the justice of the one, when must fight and never run.